Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, I mean from start to finish, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
Fellow citizens, mwabuka shani mwewe na Zambia. So I'm reading a news item which has quoted Mrs. Zalomis, the chairperson of the ECZ, who has warned that all those candidates who are filing in nominations in the by-elections, the ECZ will not entertain any withdrawal from the race. Meaning that if there will be anyone who is going to withdraw, she's actually warning that the elections will still proceed. Yeah, what have we become? So, now, article, let me read this for you as, citizens. So Article 52(6) of the Constitution of Zambia provides that if during a by-election or even a general election, a candidate who had filed in nominations withdraws, there must be fresh nominations. That is the Constitution of Zambia, right? It has not been amended as things stand. You did hear when the president came to open parliament, say we have a lacuna in the constitution that can see us, not have elections for more than 7 to 9 years. You remember that, right? What the president was saying is that when we go into the general election and the presidential candidate withdraws, we have to go for fresh nominations, meaning that it is possible that we can go for elections. We can go without a president for a very long time, or without elections for a very long time, because this one withdraws, you have fresh nominations. Another one withdraws, you have fresh nominations. That is what the law stands. Now, can you hear now the contrast between what the president is saying and what the ECZ chairperson is saying? The ECZ chairperson is insisting, even if you withdraw, we are going to proceed with the elections. You are going to withdraw, rather, you are going to proceed with the elections with what law? Which law is going to permit the ECZ chairperson to continue with the elections when somebody has withdrawn from the race? Which law? Do you now realize, Mwebena Zambia, when we keep on insisting that you cannot appoint cadres to head the Electoral Commission of Zambia? This is the result. These are lawyers. This is a lawyer who, unfortunately, is setting aside the law and insisting we are going to proceed. You are going to proceed with what law? You are going to proceed with what law? Of course, we have seen in the recent past where the ECZ has deliberately, thrown away even court judgments. You saw in the case of Bowman Malanji and Bowman and Malanji, where they were stopped from participating in those elections, even when the Constitutional Court had ruled that they were eligible to stand. They were barred by the ECZ. They are serving whose interest? The UPND's interest. You've seen, we have proceeded to have elections in Kawambwa. We have proceeded to have elections, Palibu Kawambwa Council Chairperson and the Kawambwa, parliamentary seat. we have proceeded to have elections despite there having been a court stay or an injunction. We have proceeded to have those elections. Why? Because the ECZ are more powerful. They can't even respect a court. Now today she's telling us we will proceed even if one withdraws against what the constitution provides. And you, the Zambian people, you are even comfortable that we are going to have a credible election with such kind of mentality, with such kind of a leadership at the ECZ. You now see why we've been insisting you cannot appoint cadres to head the Electoral Commission of Zambia. The Electoral Commission of Zambia, for argument's sake, is an important institution, critical for the existence of the country and a democratic dispensation as that is. Because to have a country existing in a democratic space, there must be credible elections. And it is the ECZ that can guarantee credible, free and fair elections. And now we have a referee who is saying, to hell with the law. I am, the Almighty. I decide, and what I decide must be. That is what the chairperson is telling us. Like this, you are going to be summoning me to police every now and then because like this. If you namula mvundu la mulankalifia elo kuku dele elo ku, there's nobody who should be allowed. There's nobody, not even the president, can be allowed to abrogate the constitution. It's an impeachable offense for the president. It calls for a removal of an officer who abrogates the constitution. That is what deliberately Bazalomis is telling the Zambian people, that to hell with the law. If over UPN we don't respect the law. That is what Bazalomis is telling us. Madam, nobody gives you that power. You cannot proceed with elections. Ngachita withdraw muntu kufyamba fresh. Ngachita withdraw muntu mama by elections. You have to start afresh. You have to go for nominations. You try. Paka if your muntu akachite withdraw mukeshe by ECZ. You try and continue in that election. You try. And I'm warning you. I'm placing it on record. You try. Let's give it a try. That you can continue doing what you have been doing, setting the law aside. You try. And I want to be on record. I am warning you by ECZ. The sword or your sword. If you think you are all powerful, you try. And proceed in that election when somebody has withdrawn. You try. You try. I've given you a challenge. Paka if your muntu akachite withdraw and you proceed with this warning that the ECZ will proceed with the election when somebody has withdrawn. You try. You try. Tetuwe chalo ichakwebati mule chitafefyo mule fuaya kwati nakali munimuitanga lya ngombe. You think that this is your farm, you can do as you please, you can set the law aside. Besides, if in there mwebe na Zambia, let me just read for you. This is not just the constitution. Even a court judgment has pronounced that. In the case of, let me look out for that case. Okay? In the case of Governance Elections Advocacy Research Services versus the Attorney General. Okay? This is a case of 2022. The court ruled, for the avoidance of doubt, we wish to state that in terms of Article 52(6) of the Constitution, where a political party-sponsored candidate for election as a member of parliament resigns after the close of nominations, but before the election date, the Electoral Commission is obligated to cancel the elections and call for fresh nominations from eligible candidates and call for fresh elections in accordance with Article 52(6). The court has even pronounced itself as early as 2022. The Constitution has stated that, and the court has even put a precedent on that. But by is that whenever to dare that the elections will proceed. You try. Ngamuli ba nakashinga muli ba ume imwe ba chipenzi na ba zalomesi. You try. Ngamuli ba nakashina ba ume. You try. You proceed with the elections. Namutudelela sana imwe namutudelela ini derelation ukutudelela okutuingira na matoloshi imwe eno namkubomba.
More news to come, my lovely viewers. Make sure you subscribe to this channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below, and also turn on the bell icon to join the notification squad. For now, I'm out. Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.